Okay, 35 seasons of Jeopardy with an all-star competition. For the first time ever, America's favorite quiz show will be played in teams. Earlier today, I got to speak with host Alex Trebek.
Wow.
I know he's incredible. He has the exclusive details. Check it out. Let's talk about this all-star game. Really, for you, what has been the most exciting prospect of this tournament format, having teams? Tell me more about it.
Well, the fact that it's something we have never attempted before, that makes it exciting. The fact that it has added an element of difficulty from my point of view that never existed before. I'm used to dealing on a daily basis with 3 contestants.
Right.
Now, all of a sudden, I have to deal with 9 contestants in 1/2 hour. But on the positive side, I and you, the viewer, get to watch backstage as these teams discuss how they are going to handle the game in terms of who gets to play which round. Each match is 2 games, total points, but each player cannot appear in the same round in each of those 2 games. So who do you want to start things off in the Jeopardy round in game 1? They can't appear in the Jeopardy round in game 2, so it'll be double Jeopardy or final Jeopardy. Now, how are you going to handle daily doubles?
Right.
Some of the teams you're competing against, you've seen them before, you know how they play. You know that Alex Jacobs, for instance, he jumps all over the board and he plays quickly. He puts pressure on his opponents that way. How are you going to handle that? How are you going to wager? Are you going to bet big? Are you going to be cautious?
Right.
And what are you going to do in Final Jeopardy if you're trailing? Oh, wait a minute. Do you want to play to win the game and be sure of a spot in the $1 million finals? Or do you want to protect yourself and not be one of the losing teams? So there are elements of strategy here that you, the viewer, will be able to look in on and eavesdrop and question, because you'll sit there at home and you say, gosh, that was a stupid decision. Or,
right.
hey, yeah, that's the way I would handle it. So we're hoping for a more participatory situation developing between the viewers and the people who are competing on the games themselves.
Alex, you've been doing this for 35 seasons, and the show just gets better and better. What is it like for you seeing the success, and as you look forward to the future? Are you still as excited as you were day one?
I'm probably more excited than I was at the very beginning, because in the first year, I had no idea whether the show would be a hit or not. I'd never make those kinds of predictions whenever I'm hired to host a program. And it was pleasant. It was nice doing the show, and I enjoyed it. It was challenging. But if somebody had said, do you think you'll last 35 years? I was, are you crazy? Nothing lasts for 35 years on television. And now all of a sudden, here we are celebrating our 35th anniversary. And the show is more popular than it has ever been. And we keep attracting a younger audience. Now they can watch it on their cell phones. We're streaming. There are all kinds of new ways of participating as a viewer that weren't there many, many years ago, and that I'm not privy to, because I use a cell phone for making an occasional call and receiving an occasional call, and that's it. I'm not part of that new generation, but so many of the fans are part of the generation, and they like to play along, and their attention span is perhaps limited, so it's good for them to be able to access us anytime they want on their cell phones and play. And that makes us feel good. It has contributed to our longevity. It has made us seem fresh, even on those occasions when we're not quite as fresh as we would like to be.
Alex, thank you so much. Well, as a host of a show here in Atlanta, I have to tell you, you are truly an inspiration, and thank you so much for your time. We cannot wait to tune into the All-Stars tournament. Thank you so much.
Christine, I appreciate the time.